All right, hello everybody and good morning. As a reminder, my name is Callie and today I have a super fun painting activity for you all to follow along with me. So in spirit of the theme this week being storybook / pirates and princesses, today I will be doing a handprint painting, pirate handprint painting. So we will be painting our hands today and then stamping them onto paper. So for this activity, you will need paper. I'm using cardstock just because it's a little bit thicker, but you can use any paper you want. I am using white, but you can use any color you would like. As well as you'll need paintbrushes, unless you'd like to dip back and forth with your finger, which is fine as well. And then the colors I'm using are white, red, black, and kind of a nude skin tone color. And then lastly, you'll need a paper plate or something to hold your paints, and then something to wash your hands. So I am using hand wipes today, otherwise you can go wash your hands in between. But so we can jump right in. So first I'll take this piece of paper out, as this is what we'll be using. And then I'm just going to place all my paints down so they are ready to go. And we have to use all of these around the same time. So I do want to make sure I put a good amount down. And I will be showing you guys two different ways to kind of decorate the pirate. Another thing that's optional is instead of using black paint to detail with, you can also use like a black marker. You just have to wait until obviously everything fully dries. So I'm just using paint today to make it a little bit easier to show you. Okay, then we'll put the nude color down. And then the white we're going to be using for detail, but we'll put some of that down as well. Alright, so now I'm going to get some separate paintbrushes because I will not be using the same one. If you are, you can obviously clean in between, but I am not, so I'm going to get 3 different brushes for my 3 different colors that I'm going to be putting on my hand. So at kind of the base of my hand, my thumb down through the bottom, we are going to be doing red because this is going to be flipped upside down on our paper, and that is going to be kind of the hat portion of the pirate. Then in the middle portion of the palm, we will be doing that nude color, and then the top portion is the beard, so our fingers are going to be black. So I'm going to start out with red. So I'm going to dip a good amount into red. And it's nice to have all your colors out and ready to go because you don't want the paint drying on your hand. Alright, so red is down. We'll do our nude in the middle. Show you guys what my hand looks like once I have paint down, and then we're going to do black on the fingers. So as I said, you do want to do enough that this is going to show up on the paper, but as well you don't want to do too little that it's not going to stamp. Alright, so hopefully here I have enough. This is what my hand looks like as for now, but I'm going to stamp onto the paper. Alright, so this is how it looks. I'm going to go over it one more time. My red seemed to dry pretty fast, which is to be expected because it was the first color that I put down. Go in with the black again. Alright, now I'm just going to stamp in the same place my fingers were before. Same thing, just push. And then lift. So as you can see, that showed up much better. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of fill in the spots that the paint wasn't full. Kind of at the palm of the hand, sometimes paint doesn't show up very well. Alright, and then we will let that dry for a few minutes, and I'm going to wipe my hand off. Alright. I'm going to have to use a few wipes for this. Obviously, if you are washing your hand, it will go a little bit faster. Alright, so my hand is almost clean. We'll use one more. Alright, so my thumb is officially cleaned off. Alright, I'm going to use one more because I did transfer paint onto my opposite hand. Alright. My hands are now clean. My handprint is a little wet still, so we will let that dry, and in the meantime, I will show you the different things that we can do on our pirate. So as you can see, I flipped this upside down, and this is what our pirate looks like. The black is the beard, the middle is the face portion, and the red is the hat. So on the hat, there's a few options to do, and I'm just going to show you those over to the side. So I'm going to take a smaller brush and dip them into the black. And you could either do some polka dots on this. So I'm just going to do it over to the side to kind of show you what I mean. This kind of just adds decoration to it. So you could go around with some circles. Otherwise, you can do some stripes. Either way that you would like. Like that. And then in the center portion of the face, you will be doing an eye patch. And so what I do for an eye patch is I start out by kind of drawing a circle. And then at the top, you kind of want to square it off. So it looks like that. And then you want to just kind of loop it up. So you add a line on the top and then throw it up, just like that. So those are the things we will be doing on our hand today. What I am going to do, so this does dry a little bit faster, is I'm just going to take a separate piece of paper and kind of stamp that onto it. Very flat, and then we'll just pull that up. Alright, but now it is a little bit more dry as we peeled up that paper. I'll just dry it off a little bit longer. Alright, so for the white, you will be doing two different spots white. You're going to be doing one eye white as well as the mouth is white. So you can do the mouth one of two ways. You can do it as a smile, or you can kind of do it with teeth showing. So I'm going to be doing it with teeth, so I'm just going to be drawing a kind of oval shape over this small black portion right here. And on this white oval, we will be going back and adding detail, but I am going to leave it to dry for just a little bit while we do everything else. So as you can see, there is the mouth, and then one of the eyes, we want to create the white of the eye. So I'm going to go in on the nude color and add a white circle and fill that in. We will be adding detail to this as well. Right, so as you can see for the white, I did the eye and then I did the mouth. And then the last part is to go in with the black and add in all the surrounding detail. So as I showed you, we did an eye patch. So for the other eye, that is what I will be doing. So you start out with that circle shape, but you kind of want to round it off at the top. So what I do is I kind of create a U, and then I just connect the top portion with a line at the top. And then I just fill it in. Then we will add the line to the eye patch up so it looks like it's wrapped around the head. Like that. And then lastly, we'll be adding some detail to the hat. So I'm just gonna add some circles like I showed you. I'm just gonna go around and add circles everywhere. You could also do stripes like I showed you, or you could do any other designs you want. A little bit more of an intricate design that you could do that would be cool is if you did kind of like a skull and crossbones, because that is often associated with pirates. So we will keep adding circles all the way around. As you can see, this is what it looks like. You can also do some smaller circles. I'm just doing big ones, as they're a little bit easier to execute with the paintbrush I'm using. If you remember my dotting tool video a while ago, you can definitely dot for this, which would be awesome. You can use the bottom of a pencil, you could use the bottom of a paintbrush, and then just dip that into the black paint and dip it right onto the paper, and it shows up pretty well. So this is what it's looking like as of now. We will continue filling in this top portion with circles. But again, it's really up to you and what you like. Alright, so now I have most of this filled in. I just have this little end portion, and just to show you guys the different designs, I'll just be doing stripes on this side part, just to show you guys the difference in design, so you can kind of see your options. For what you'd like. So I did some stripes over there. And lastly, we're going to go in and add the detail to the mouth and the eye. So for the eye, you just want to fill in a small black circle for the pupil. The white is a little wet, so it doesn't want to take black paint as well. I'm going to put a little bit more down. Alright, black circle. Alright, that's done. And then in the mouth, you want to just kind of create teeth. So you can do either kind of zigzag lines, or you could do a straight line with vertical lines in between. I'm just gonna do kind of a zigzag line, because he's a kind of a grumpy pirate. But I'm gonna go back over that a few times. You should only have to do this once, but because my paint isn't fully dry yet, it makes it easier to just go over it a few times for it to show better, so this paint isn't mixing. Alright, and this is what the final result looks like. I'll just fold this over to show you guys the final result. Alright, so this is the final result. I think it's super cute, super easy. It is a little messy, but if you have wipes or some hot soapy water to wash your hands off, it makes it pretty easy to clean up. As you can see, you can do any design you want on the top. I chose to do some circles on the top portion of the hat, as well as some stripes over here on the little end. You could also make his face as however you'd like. I chose to do an eye patch and then kind of a grumpy snarl or smile for his mouth. But that is all. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I had a lot of fun. I will be posting pictures of my final result in the comment section below, as well as all the supplies you guys need to complete this. But thank you guys so much for watching. I had so much fun, and I will see you later this week.